Hello? Hello, am I live? Am I live? I am alive. I'm alive. All right, cool. I'm alive. All right, cool. Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. I really thought this through very well. So today, I wanted to. Oh my gosh, it's only been 3 days, and my face is getting out of control. I do apologize, but when not working, things tend to go not according to plan. So, sorry. I'm going to do some calligraphy now. Push this out of my way. Pop this up. Turn this over. Pray and hope that I don't turn the phone off. Okay. Do. Okay. Better. Worse. Okay. I need to get more paper with lines on it because I like lined paper much better than I like this grid stuff. But we work with what we have when we're trying to have a depth here and trying to minimize the things that we do not need. I'm gonna make a post about it. Well, I don't know how else to do it. I can't tell people on Instagram now. It's too late for that. Well, anyway. Am I in public? Am I live? I'm public. I'm live. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Okay. When did this is F, this would be G. G. I have a feeling that I've done this letter already. Did I do this letter already? C, D, E, F. I did G somewhere. I don't remember where I did with it. Did I do it in here? I did it there. Hold on, wait a minute. I did it there. That's where I did it. That's why this sound feels familiar. And then I did H. Oh, oh. Okay, well, let's do some H, shall we? Or G, rather. Okay. make it worse? Nope, it made it worse. Dang it. Stupid thing. Sorry, I'm being really. Anyway. Okay, so G. Mm. G. Kind of like this G. It reminds me of the lowercase g. And, so. G. I love this Pentel sign pen. I am seriously considering buying the whole set. Because if I had known now what I knew back then, if I'd have known back then what I know now, I would have gone down to Michael's and bought a single one of these large pens instead of buying the whole thing through Amazon and then not being able to return it. Not that I want to return it, but I'm just saying I didn't need all those markers, and they have them individually at Michael's, which is where I got this Pentel sign pen. And it is amazing, and I love it a lot. Hello! Hi! Tammy, how are ya? You doing good? Been hearing a whole bunch of crazy going on in Canada. I hope you're alright. Hope you and your husband and Max are alright. Yeah, I'm just doing some calligraphy because I'm on medical leave, involuntary medical leave, until the virus has either been eradicated or a vaccine has been presented. So how have you been? What's going on? Holidays until Saturday. I've been staying at home until then. Yeah, I know all about that. I went out yesterday to see if I could find some paper towels at the 99-cent store, and it looked like something out of a horror film. I couldn't believe it. I thought, oh, the 99-cent store, it'll be fine. No, it was not fine. So, I don't know, this whole thing, they're blowing it way out of proportion. And they're saying, it's killing all these people. It's mainly affecting the elderly. And like from the reports that I've seen, like I'm a medical professional, I wash my hands constantly. Anytime anybody ever looks at my hands, I was like, why are your hands so dry? And falling apart. I'm like, do you realize how many times I wash my hands a day? Like 1,000 times. There is no oil left in my skin because I wash my hands so many times. It just sucks. And I like my job. I'm an administrator. I do a lot of administrative duties. I also run the Monday clinic. So I don't know who's running the Monday clinic right now. The company, I guess, has assigned somebody to do it. I'm not in charge of scheduling. And it's been abnormally dry here. Like, people think when it rains in California, oh, it's going to be so humid out. No, it gets really dry, and it's been raining a lot. So, same thing here. Lucky for me, I did enough shopping about a week ago before the rush. I have enough of everything last month. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, I mean, I have the quintessentials. Like, I've got toilet paper. I live in a house that has, you know, I have medical supplies in case, we have an earthquake or, you know, building collapse or whatever. I was a surgeon. I know medical procedures, but I thought we would have been taken out by a major earthquake, not by some little bug. Seriously. I studied trauma at UCI for a minute, and then after I was deciding where I wanted to go, I went into gastroenterology, general surgery, and then when that fell through, my physician I was working under passed away, and everybody was packed. At that point, couldn't take me on, so I kind of took the job that I have now as a as a GP, kind of reluctantly, but I love my job. I like the people I work with. They're real chill. I have a feeling that after they figure out a vaccine, that it'll go around and everybody will be fine. It's mainly affecting the elderly because their immune systems their telomeres are shorter than younger people's. Um, Not very good at this whole calligraphy thing. I'm really not. I really hadn't planned to make any money off of it or anything. But if a friend is getting married or wants, somebody to write a nice card, then I can actually put my best hand forward, so to speak. Because if anybody saw when I started this whole calligraphy thing, it's pretty awful. And I promise, Tammy, I'm gonna get to making cooking videos, but currently I am out of eggs, and everywhere that I go is out of eggs. So I was gonna do a how to adult cooking edition. That was what was planned, and I couldn't make a how to adult last week that I wanted to do because it was how to walk down a sidewalk, but those actions have changed in my head. 9 month left of work. Not that I know. We're all counting. Well, you'll make it just fine. I have like 23 years, 23 years. Yeah. I don't think I'll live that long, but we don't know. We don't know. Maybe one more tiny row. And so since I've been on leave, I'm really bored. Incredibly bored. My husband and I have separated, so yeah, I have friends that I live with, but you know, they're on their own little mission. And I've been putting feelers out. Applications for boyfriendhood or whatnot. Let's see. You still live in the big? Yes, I still live in the big house. Yep, still live in the big house. Let's take a small look at the big house. I hope I get internet down here. There's the piano, and there's the fireplace, and there's the upstairs back patio. All I know is if I walk too far away from the internet, it'll go away. So can't really. And then this is my room, closet, bathroom, sink, front door, bedroom. I have a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in my space. I know it's beautiful, right? I love playing the piano. I would play it right now, but I don't think my internet will travel that far. And if I change Wi-Fi signals in the middle of it, it will cut out, which is very sad. And we had a Wi-Fi signal in the kitchen, but it died about a year ago, and they haven't replaced it, which is very sad because it's one of the only rooms in the house that you really need internet for looking up tutorials and whatnot, which we don't have any internet in. This is really upsetting. I was doing G. Okay. Today we learned H. H is a very complicated thing. They want us to go, let's see, they wanted us to go whoop de whoop de scoop de boop. That looks like a nightmare I had once. I usually write my H's like this with a little smiley face. Because the H's I usually write are followed by happy birthday and happy unbirthday. Carrot unbirthday. Yeah. Oh dear, you're right. My phone is in. Oh, that is very strange. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I like looked away for 1 second and my phone's doing funny things. I'm trying to make it so it doesn't do that. Sorry about that. Everybody see. Sometimes if I turn it upside down, it doesn't like that a lot. So today we learned H. I want us to do something like this, which looks like some sort of nightmare I had once. God, what was that about? The first year I got my car, there was this freeway. One part of the freeway, if you wanted to go the opposite way, you could get off of the freeway, go underneath the freeway, and then go back on the freeway, and then go back on the freeway. Kind of look like a shamrock. I'm taking an online class through the Happy Ever Crafter. Her name is Becca. Becca Cortez. Yeah, she has classes. Some of them are free. The basics are free. So if you like her stuff, you can check her out at thehappyevercrafter.com, I think. I have it somewhere. Yeah, thehappyevercrafter.com. I'm gonna copy this and put it in the. There you go. Yeah, she does. She teaches a class for beginning calligraphy, and um, she teaches people the basic strokes, and they're so simple. And it really never, I really never thought about it up until I learned them. But it's just very simple: up, up, down, overturns, underturns, um, compound curve, ascending loop, descending loop, oval, and a two, and then a two, and then the R shape, and then what's the other one that I wanted to introduce? I wrote them down somewhere. Because I was like, there's the regular ones. Oh yes, the L, and then the comma dot, the C, and the E. Oh my gosh, this pen is bleeding into the thing. Oh, that's not great. Oh no, right through the paper. Oh, that's fantastic. Maybe this paper wouldn't be great for this anyway. But those are basically. Those are, for me, the basic strokes. You can do almost anything with these. Yeah, and she does the first class is show me your drills, and these are the drills. This after you get then you learn how to put the letters together, an O, and then an underturn is an A, and then a B is an overloop and a 2. And the C stroke is the half of an O, and D as an oval, and then an ascending loop. E, F, and then a reverse descending loop. And G, H, I, J, K, L, and then M is just 2 overturns and a compound curve. Overturn, compound curve. N, or one of those, an N, O, or O, P, and Q is a O with a reverse descending loop. R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And you can see almost all of these when you look at the basic strokes. Almost all of them. Yep, almost all of them. And when we're doing the uppercase letters now. So her way of doing an A is going up like this. It's kind of a weird looking A, but I mean, when I was doing A's before, I was just kind of doing the same thing. I'm so glad that you love it. Yeah, if I showed you writing from a year ago, well, even now, my writing is still very messy. I mean, I can barely read it. But it's pretty bad. I'm still not perfect at writing, but I have noticed that I can actually read these words compared to maybe 2 years ago about this time. People would get very frustrated at me for not being able to read my words. And I tried using the Tombow dual brush pens, and these Tombow dual brush pens, yeah, it really is becoming a lost art. Hi, Adam, how are you? Are you having a nice day? Yeah, so I tried doing the Tombow dual brush pens, and it's so trying because these are markers and they have a really soft tip. Some are softer than others. And when I first started out, they're not very good. And they're really choppy. And if I slow way down, I can do it. But when I slow down too much, everything gets shaky. I mean, we're taught in surgery to move as quickly as possible to try and minimize trauma to the body. So people, I'm used to moving very fast, doing things at a glacial pace, and having a horrible day. Oh no, that's the worst. That's almost worse than the coronavirus. Your computer was corrupted by the coronavirus. Blame it on the coronavirus. That's all we can do. But yeah, I've been trying to do this calligraphy thing, and I'm not very good at it. Although I started to get it by end. This was day A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. So by day like 13, 14, something like that. Well, I hope that you get your hard drive fixed quick or have it replaced. I hope you had everything backed up because backing up your files is very important. I use Google and Dropbox and OneDrive all at once because if one of them fails and takes all of my information with them, I'm going to be really mad. Oh, I hope so, because that would suck a lot. See, now I did these with pointed pen. I did these with either my fountain pen, my flexible, this fountain pen probably, or I did them with my dip pen set, which I have a dip pen set here. So, oh, where are my nibs? Nibs are probably in the nib container, where they should be. I have my little nib container. Mints our girl's best friend. Oh no, it's terrible. I think that these were probably done with a fountain pen, but I might have done them with the blue pumpkin. I for sure didn't do them with the Zebra G nib. Zebra G nib's kind of a funky nib to play with. And there, and around the round, dip, right. I might have done it with this pen. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Well, I hope that you get your computer back to working in proper order because having computers and phones where life is. I was told that I can't come into work until the coronavirus is under control or has been given a vaccination for it. Because I have a compromised immune system. I don't tell many people that, but I have a compromised immune system. So I have to stay away from sick people for a while. It is very dry here right now because we just had a rain, and the rain seems to suck up all the moisture out of the air for this house, and I don't know why. Anyway, back to on topic. Apologies. So today we're on H. B. Doobity boo, and then doobity doo. C. D. E. Excuse me, I'm gonna get a drink of water. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm an administrator at the clinic. So clinic has been closed. The Monday clinic was closed, so the company had to send in people to replace me for the day. I don't know who they got, but and then throughout the rest of the week, I'm just a regular general practice physician. E and F. G, the new G goes like this. Kind of like that G, it's nice. The old way was going like this. But apparently this is not how you do calligraphy. That's just cursive. And then H, the way I do H is like this because it's happy. And then the way they do the H is like some weird dream that I had once. And then I is a really freaking weird one. It goes. That is the weirdest freaking I I've ever seen. It looks like a circle with a line through it. Very strange. I used to do my eyes like this, but this is cursive. Can't do cursive eyes in calligraphy. It's not allowed, apparently. And then J is probably the most simple of the one. Okay. I don't know. They need I think that they made K a little too easy. I mean, if they just maybe I don't know. That just looks silly. It's a little crunchy. Sorry. The internet's probably trying to do things I can't see. If I make it higher quality. Oh, that's why. Huh. Who knew? All right. L is my favorite because it goes woody woody whoop. M, then N. And of course, I write like a Netflix and I go whoop, whoop. Then O, P, and Q is a reverse O with a swoop-de-boop at the end. So the swoop-de-boop. And then R. And S, I like to make my S's really large. Because I was in band and I really like the band symbol for treble. And T and U is just a giant U. And then Victor, Victor. And then V, Q, T, U, V, W. Well, it's fine. X, and then yellow zebra. And then Z. Pretty cool stuff. And of course, I just had some coffee and I'm really shaky, so these are probably really shaky looking as it is. Ooh, knitting like crazy this week. I used to knit when I was in high school. I knitted scarves for Christmas. I knitted like 20 scarves from September to December. I could do one a day. If I spent 8 hours knitting, I could do one a day. And I would like watch movies with my grandmother or, oh, bye, Tammy. I hope you have a nice day. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. You take care now, you hear? Give love to the fam. All right. Adam, let's see. Let's write Tammy's name. And let's write Adam's name. Yay. Okay, sorry. I was reading a message from my friend. She was telling me that she wasn't sure that she was going to come out for a thing at. Maybe she'll come in and join us. Lol. Sometimes I have problems with this pen. Like, I don't know where this comes from. Ew. There's a little nib in there. That's very strange. So, Adam, what do you do for a living besides your ink work? Mm, it's a really weird looking eye. These eyes are freaking weird. On a motorcycle repair shop. Oh, cool. Maths was one of my good subjects. I won't say great because I was like a B student, but I was all right. Motorcycles, huh? Oof, my dad owned one of those death machines once. Then he got into a motorcycle accident and threw his spinal column out. So he took the vertebrae that went like this and turned them into vertebrae that look like this. So then they had to take screws and a giant plate and bolt it to the plate so it would stay straight. Every time I hear the motorcycle, people outside. Now I'm gonna think of you. Mm. It's been a minute since I even looked at a motorcycle. I wouldn't even know where to start. Uh, hmm. Gosh dang it, my freaking finger keeps getting green. Stupid friend getting my finger green. Stop it. Okay. Let me see. Oh dear. What inks are you working on currently? Anything fun? Tomorrow I'm doing a very special ink that I think will be very in tune with the color of the month. Can you tell what color of the month it is? It's definitely the green month for sure. My fingers are always seem to be the color of the month that it is. Dang it. Okay, well, I think I've had enough of these being green for a little while. I am going to go eat because I'm hungry. This was a lot of fun. I will probably be back either later today or possibly tomorrow. So before I go, I want to thank you all for watching. Okay, love you, bye.